जे दर फ्रायडे आम्ही मुद्दम आम्ही मीटिंग घेता आणि कारण इतलेंच हा की सो दॅट द पीपल कॅन बी मेड अवेअर थ्रू युअर फ्रॉम द मीडिया as to what is happening in the state of Kalvi. If you know, yesterday also we had a meeting here. It was an internal meeting so that we are in a better position to increase the facilities as far as the Goa Medical College and the respective hospitals are concerned. As you know, last week also we had interaction with the media, and secretary was also there for the meeting, Secretary Health, who has just gone for another meeting. And most important thing that we thought today we should share with you is a lot of confusion in terms of the way the information has to be brought forward to the media, and also to explain to you the type of problems that are coming up due to COVID-19. In Goa, we are seeing that suddenly the cases have gone up to 713 yesterday. Today, same number of testing, but our cases have come down to 508. And I have already mentioned that we expect in the next couple of days to have a similar kind of spike. As a result of which, what is the type of preparedness and every aspect has to be re-looked at. And we are doing it regularly. Friday, we have a total evaluation of what we want to do. Second, I also want to mention to the media is that as far as the state is concerned, with the support of the Chief Minister, each and every aspect is being put into play, and everything that is required, whether it is staff, additional staff, nursing staff, how best we can handle our patients and how best we can see that we are able to treat the patients and critical patients which we want to treat them at Goa Medical College. And in addition to Goa Medical College, we have got the ESI, which is the COVID hospital. Additional equipment, whatever is required, everything is in process so that we are able to provide best quality facilities to the patients suffering from COVID-19. Also, second thing is, through the media, I would like to again make an appeal to people to come forward, and people are coming forward. Dean had last time, we have prepared those pamphlets we are carrying out through the radio, through various other mediums that are available to encourage people to come forward to donate plasma. Today, I am very happy that the other day a boy of 20 years old donated plasma. It's there on my social media platform. And he came forward and he donated, and he wanted his picture to be shared, that to encourage more people. The other day another 2 people came. Today let me share with you that there are several employees of several pharmaceutical companies who are coming forward in order to share, in order to donate plasma. And also I think they are in touch to our director FDA and Dean Goa Medical College, who has taken the initiative, and along with our internal discussion that is there, that how best we can go aggressively, and he has prepared campaign how best we can go aggressively to encourage people, and there should be no fear in the minds of the people who want to donate plasma. Plasma can save somebody's life. I like to share with you is even our Director Health Services also received plasma twice, and his condition is much better now. And we are not making any kind of differentiation between when any private hospital asks us for plasma also. We have to give it because ultimately there are patients, our Goan patients, who are getting treated. Ultimately, in Goa Medical College also, we are ensuring, we have already taken another ward, we have made ward number 122. Last time I mentioned to you that the post-operative ward for COVID-positive patients also 132 has already been, it's a 30-bedded ward. Yes, spike is happening, but we are also trying to differentiate between the people who need treatment at Goa Medical College, who are a little milder and can be managed at Ponda, will be shifted to Ponda. Their discretion will be with the Dean of Goa Medical College. And also the whole team of Goa Medical College is now, we are synchronizing basically the overall management. DHS is doing its part, and they have also got a lot of load on their setup and system. Now, I would also like to mention to you that many times through the media, they were always saying that comorbidity is only we are constantly talking about comorbid deaths, and comorbidity is the reason for death. But what I would like to share, Dean, along with Dean, and we'll share certain information and statistics with all of you regarding the patients, that it is not only the comorbidity, but also the other comorbidity, yes, but what is the type of comorbidity was being treated as far as that patient was concerned. And it's not that COVID is only being treated, but also the other issues are being treated of that patient. And as a result of which, we have decided today in the expert committee meeting, by next prospectively there will be a mortality, the deaths that occur. There will be a separate bulletin for that which will be issued by the Dean Goa Medical College, where the death will be totally in detail. It is not with the name of the patient. As per the WHO and other guidelines of Government of India, whatever is the privacy norms that will be managed, but then serial number and what is the criteria that is going to be adopted, the Dean will explain to you, is what is going to be explained, what is the type of information that will be explained. Doing our best as a state to see that the patients get good care. We all know that if I was talking to Dr. Durga Lavande the other day, I can't pronounce it, interstitial disease is basically a type of pneumonia, is a complexity that comes along with the COVID-19, and then after yesterday during the meeting, type of fibrosis that develop after COVID-19. As a result, people have to take care. People, if they think they're going to take it mildly and think that we are social distancing, and lot of people who come for rehab and lot of people who come for several other things because it affects the lungs in a different way. Hence, what happens is when you talk of comorbidity, the definition, exactly what information, Dean will give a total breakdown of the statistics and what needs to be told to the people. I only want to appeal to you through your medium to the people is to take this very seriously. Social distancing is something that is important. Wearing of mask and also protocol and SOPs that are laid down should be strictly followed. Government is not simply bringing out SOPs and government is not simply bringing out things. We are here to see that the health facility to every goal is given in the right manner. I find a lot of people not wearing masks. I find people taking it very lightly that as far as this COVID-19 is concerned. COVID-19 is also a killer. It has killed several people in the country, and even in the state of Goa we reached a figure of 200, not because we did not put in the effort. The whole description we have discussed today with all the expert committee, why we have got an expert committee spread across the private sector and along with the government doctors is order for critical evaluation of what needs to be done and what will be done. Every doctor and specialist of Goa Medical College has been roped in along with the Director of Health Services. Now Utkarsh is there, Dr. Uday, Dr. Anar is there, Dr. Durga Lavande is there, Dean is there only. He is basically, everybody is under a tremendous amount of load. We were just assessing today that it is right from the month of February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and we have entered September. And I don't think that we must have slept before 12:30 or 1 o'clock without making a call. Somebody wants plasma. As we were in the meeting, somebody wanted a patient that has become critical here from home isolation to be shifted to the facility. That lot of people come after 5 days of fever and 10 days of fever and come breathless. At the last stage, they come to the treatment. As a result, it becomes very difficult to administer treatment. And even if you give them treatment, they are in such a condition that we are unable to save their lives. And this has been happening. So as a result, we are going to give all these breakdown which Dean will explain. And my awareness, we need to create amongst the people that even if people are in home isolation, don't hide it from anybody. There is no stigmatization that is going to take place. But you need to come and approach some health officer, some doctor, if you have symptoms like fever and other symptoms that are already made out to be. Because people come, aged people also we find abroad by the family members at a very late stage. As a result, it becomes very difficult for us to handle that kind of patient. The reason is that comorbidity, it is not only comorbidity, that everything Dean will explain now. I am requesting Dean to exactly explain to you what all has been happening in the state of Goa. We have decided that every day with the bulletin, if suppose there is a death, what is the reason of the death and what is the type of comorbidities that patient had will be explained, and the Dean will now mention what is the basic, several kinds of statistics that media, it will be educative also for the media, basically to share with the state that the state government has not left any stone unturned in terms of providing quality healthcare and best facilities to the people in handling COVID-19. And along with COVID-19, at no point of time we have neglected the other comorbidities that are there with their patients. But I would like to ask the Dean to please take this forward and give the media a total briefing as to what is the situation in the state and exactly what has been happening, what are the type of deaths and what is the definition when we talk about this particular aspect and how we are handling it and how we intend to handle it. And then I'll take over from there.
at the outset, I want to thank all the media persons, because with your effort today, I am having more than 6 to 7 plasma donors coming forward to donate. It was through you that we could educate. We have already done some pamphlets here. I will share with you. These pamphlets are bilingual, Konkani and English. So this, what we say about, I give one each to you so that it will help me further. So today we had a 7 donors of plasma. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and thank you. Let me go to the magnitude of COVID problem as of today, and then we can take your. As of now, we have Ward 145, 33 patients, Ward 146, 21 patients, critically critical, then 147, 33 patients, 148, 42 patients, 115, 34, 132, 10, and 122, 12. So total we have 186 patients in GMC right now, and in ESI we have 210 or 186 for today. 186 today. So these are the, and in Ponda we have 60 patients.
186 in GMC.
186 and then
186 because there are some discharges done, so that's why
186 in ESI.
It will not become full.
Yeah, 186 in ESI, and we have 60 in Ponda hospital. Okay, so this is our magnitude of problem today. See, what happens is why we get shortage of beds, because most of these patients have to be admitted for at least 15 days, because if they are symptomatic, they are moderately symptomatic, we can't send them home. We have incidences where they have gone home and they have gone into complications. Sometimes these beds remain occupied, so that is why we have sometimes shortage of beds. A lot of medicines, we give them almost everything as per the protocol. We are not hiding anything, or we are not finding any excuse not to give them, including tocilizumab, which is the costliest injection, plasma, everything is given to them. Okay, so this is what we have seen. Now I just want to share with you the death statistics. Okay, this is on Goa Medical College. We had total of 88 deaths. They were COVID positive, of which 79 deaths had comorbid conditions. Of these 88 deaths, 4 patients were brought dead. We couldn't do anything. They were brought dead. Total deaths within 24 hours were 43. So you have to add 43 plus 4. 47 out of 88 were within 24 hours. The best centers in the world, if you take US, you take Spain, whatever, nobody can save as per WHO. Somebody comes and dies within 24 hours. Means he has come in such an advanced stage that saving becomes difficult. But these patients also have received everything, remdesivir, tocilizumab, high nasal oxygen. So 50% have come late and 24 hours, and of these patients who died, we have 18 patients who have received plasma. Okay, so this is the statistics of Goa Medical College. Going to ES, had 100 deaths. Of 2 deaths, patients had comorbid conditions. Now, all these deaths, by next Friday, I am going to give you what were the comorbid conditions of these patients who died of COVID, so that you have an idea, because majority of them, they had either CRF, that is chronic renal failure, or hypertension, or ISD, and they have died because they had these comorbidities. And total number of deaths within 24 hours in ESI of 14, and patients who received plasma in ESI of 45. Now what happens in ESI, they have come, most of them have come, even if they have come within 1 week at home, and they have got very severe lung disease, and they have landed up in the hospital. We have treated them for 10 days, 12 days, but in spite of all that, we have lost them, because at times when there is a cytokine storm, nobody can do anything about these patients. Now going to most important thing is we compared our statistics of deaths with last year's admissions. See, last year in 2019 there was no COVID, and all these patients who were admitted in Goa Medical College in medicine department, means these are the patients who are admitted in medicine department. They have all comorbid conditions, because medicine means hypertension, diabetes, ISD, and other conditions like stroke. So we had last year 1,000 in June of 57. We have 1,951. The deaths were 166. In these deaths, there are COVID deaths, COVID admissions also. So more admissions, but deaths are not those high numbers. You got it? 1,000 out of 1,700 we had 157. Whereas here out of 1,951 we had 166 deaths. In month of July we had 1,600 admissions last year, of which 199 were deaths, and we had 1,968 admissions this year, 180 is deaths. So it is little less than last year. Then comes August. August we had last year 1,800 admissions approx and 252 deaths, whereas this year we have 2,056 admissions and 236. Because of COVID, death rate has increased. Because all these patients earlier who were dying because of massive heart attack and all kinds of comorbid conditions, they were dying also because they had come with that kind of severity of that comorbid condition. Okay, so this is one thing that we wanted to share with you. I am going to share with you all the data. See, everybody is working day in and day out to give a proper treatment. Now, what we do is, when there is a patient in ESI, there was a taken care, only COVID is taken care. It is not true. Many a time these patients are brought, and when they are brought, most of them are taking tablets for diabetes. Now, once he is in the hospital, we cannot give him tablets, we have to give him insulin. So we stop tablets, but the patient's relatives feel that we are not given treatment for diabetes. So that kind of a misconceptions are going on. Time we change medicine because expert teams are posted in COVID hospital. So the treatment totally changes. If he was taking 4 tablets for hypertension, we go in for advanced hypertension, antihypertensive medicine. We give him a low dose of antihypertensive. So he feels instead of 4, he is given only 1 tablet for pressure, and it is not proper. He feels. But we are ready to share with you all that what we have treated there. Okay? So it is not that we are not treating them. We are also treating patients who are having HIV, cancer, kidney disease, liver disease, alcoholic liver disease. All these comorbidities are treated, and we have expert teams posted in ESI hospital. So working with patients very closely, I will tell you, we have the highest number of healthcare workers who are infected in GMC. We have 51 doctors infected, 23 interns are infected, 21 nurses are infected, 35 MTs are infected. You won't get infected unless you are next to the patient. So this is a criteria which you know that we are treating our patients very closely. So this is what I wanted to say, and as per the what Honorable Health Minister said and Madam Secretary said, I would be issuing every day evening by 5 o'clock mortality bulletin, in which we will clearly mention cause of death, what were antecedent causes, what was comorbid condition, and this will be released to you so that you can go through it, convey to the people that see these deaths were because of this disease condition. We will issue it as WHO format.
आणि सांगपाचें म्हणजे की along with the existing treatment जे आम्ही what we are giving to the patients, I would like, along with Kerala, Goa is the only state, Goa is maybe the only state to the extent to which we are spending a lot of money on trying to save the life of the patient on COVID care. As far as like remdesivir and all these other expensive medicines that are there, where tocilizumab and other things are there which cost around 36,000 and all. Other than Kerala, that also I think Goa in more in proportion than Kerala. Kerala is another state and Goa is another only state where we give these free of charge. Not a single rupee we charge from the patient, as you are aware. State government is spending all its resources on trying to see that we are able to manage the COVID condition in the state of Goa. When you go to larger states and go to evaluate, which we are talking to several people, none of this is given to them free of charge. Even when we do this apheresis and all, when we have to take plasma also, every machine, in the machine, every time you take plasma, the kit itself costs about 8,000. And when you are drawing the plasma, what I am trying to say. So basically, if you say 100 people, if they come and do per person about 8,000 rupees only on that kit, which has to be attached to the machine in order to draw the plasma. And also what we are doing is the type of care that we are trying to increase and type of whether it is EcoClean bringing in now Dr. Vishwajit Pardesi and Dr. Uday Kakurkar are there. They are ensuring and seeing that everything of the patient is taken care of. Whatever backup they need is being provided. Now with the agency like EcoClean, we are not only doing housekeeping and other management, but also patient handling is being taken care of. And in addition to that, we are also seeing that Sodexo and other agencies have been brought on board. There we are also seeing protocols are being put in place, standard operating procedures to see that the patient food and every other aspect is taken care of. Other Dean and just unlike statistics wise, compared to the patients that were admitted in Goa Medical College and what are the deaths that have taken place in the same period during this year. This is very important because now our attention is more on COVID, as a result of which we are counting every death pertaining to COVID that takes place in the state of Goa, which needs to be evaluated. We need to bring down the deaths, as a result of which we are working overtime in ensuring that this situation is brought under control. We as a state government and the whole team, along with the private sector, are ensuring that whether it is home isolation cases, monitoring of home isolation cases, because I was just talking to doctor, because somebody I know, that person actually has not come out of congestion at all. So that's why I was asking, that's why I told that person that after talking to her, is that it is important for the person to go and do a CT scan and whatever the X-ray or CT scan to check the condition of the, she is now negative, but to check the condition of the lungs, because to find out what is it, whether any kind of fibrosis or whether any kind of COVID related issue which is there. So that needs to be checked. So as a result of which, even if a person is asymptomatic, he becomes negative after getting tested, he has to do a follow-up, and all these things have to be made, people need to be made aware, and as a result of which, all these aspects are being looked into by the institution. Hence we thought, because many times people feel information to the media, not sharing any, we have decided to give all the information. There are certain things, and tomorrow, if anyone wants any detail, but that has to be taken with the consent of that particular family or that particular relative of that patient, pertaining to a patient who is no more. We are really ensuring that the comorbidities are properly dealt with. We are also ensuring that the type of medication, like what doctor mentioned, when you give a X type of medication for COVID, and if a person has A type or B type or C type of comorbidity, I am just mentioning, he was mentioning, suppose somebody has got diabetes related complication or hypertension or CKD or IHD, what happens with this remdesivir? They have to manage their other comorbidities in a particular manner. As a result of which, that medication for that, what he was taking may change, like what Dean mentioned. Hence, a lot of people, sometimes I got a call from a very close friend of mine who's in Goa Medical College. And he said that my medicines only are not being given. So when I checked, it is not that medicines are not being given, the medicine had to be changed. And that medicine had to be brought because at that point of time we had to procure that medicine to give it to him because he was on remdesivir. So basically we are doing everything properly. And also like the other day, I think, deliveries. And also the number of deliveries that have taken place in the COVID hospitals close to around 37. Other than that, not a single, other than except one child, I think, one child which came positive. All of them are safe, and all of them are. These are the activities that are taking place in the ESI hospital. A lot of complicated surgeries also have taken place in the ESI hospital. So as a result of which, that because of COVID, that it's not that anybody is moving back in terms of giving any kind of treatment to the patients. No, we are doing everything possible to give patients treatment and treat the comorbidities along with the pertaining to co-management of COVID. Like Dr. Dean mentioned, I think Dean was mentioning, I think we had discussed, is that more than about 23 or close to 20, I don't know the number of, close to that figure, patients are critically critical. I think Dean mentioned close to 21 are critically critical. So apart from that, other than that, who are there also are critical. They are not mild cases. They are like critical cases.
Plus 23 more in ESR.
Plus 23 more. They've left Dean as far as the lesser critical patient.
44 are critical.
हाँ तो critical उसा, but when we say critically critical means he is like virtually we are ICU type of a situation for the patient. We are fighting. Everybody is trying to ensure that we are able to save these lives. Same time, it's my appeal to the media and appeal to the people of the state of Goa to take COVID-19 very seriously. This is a killer disease and it has taken several lives. We can avoid this type of infectious disease if we take all precautions and SOPs and follow them very strictly. I also would like to mention to all of you is that we are not leaving any stone unturned. With the support of the Chief Minister, each and every aspect is being looked into, and all the doctors is to work and in rotation basis, like I mentioned last time, with things that are not important and things can be rescheduled, we are rescheduling those things in a manner in which we can postpone certain things. Certain departments we have virtually shut down activities on these departments such as plastic surgery, maybe skin, ophthalm and all other things, because all those resources are going towards COVID management. I expect that this spike will continue throughout the month of September. We were also just internally discussing that was an internal issue which we were discussing, because we have to be ready in case these cases come in. Goa Medical College, we are getting every day about 30, 40, 50 people positive. We are getting people who come for testing. And as a result also, Goa is one of the only states in the country per million which is testing the highest in the state of Goa, in the country, and which has already been established. And also, my worry is that in view of this, we have to have more preparedness, so we are working. As a result, constantly we are in touch with all the doctors. Whatever backup they want, we are giving them. And also, I have to सांगपाचें म्हणजे आमची टीम गेल्ली साउथ गोवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल इन्स्पेक्ट करपाक, तेंचो बी रिपोर्ट येतलो की बेगीन ते मागीर ओल्ड हॉस्पिटलच्यान थंय आमी शिफ्ट करूं शकता. But then that report has to come. Secretary will give the report, and subsequently, this is the way we want to move forward. But through the media, I think Dean has made it very clear. He has also taken initiative along with our whole team. He has taken initiative to start this, encourage people to come forward to give plasma. Rotary and सगळ्याकडे संपर्कान राहून we are trying to see that we are in a better position to deal with the situation. Our target, I was telling Dean that we must target minimum 1,000 packs of plasma immediately, so that we are able to encourage more people. And I am very happy. Now people are not shying away. पहिले कितें आसतलें की plasma दिल्यार person didn't want his photograph or name to be shared. Today people are saying, send me WhatsApp or send Dean WhatsApp, please put our photograph and use our photograph, and that we have donated the plasma, so more and more people come forward. And FDA Director Jyoti Sardesai also is helping us, because large number of people in the pharma sector also had become COVID positive. They are also coming forward, and it's not like before. We also used to think that a person who is only discharged after 28 days, after completing 28 days period, after getting discharged from the hospital, will have a high titer, but even a home isolated patient can have a high titer, as a result of which that person can not be in a position to donate the plasma, which is generally checked as per SOP in Goa Medical College. Itla sangon, I just want to make a mention to you all. Spike is there, cases are increasing, home isolation also is there, and we are monitoring these cases, but we are not leaving anything stone unturned. Every medicine, every medication, every protocol, and that is with the best of expertise from our own side, from the private sector and also from AIMS, whatever they are advising, we are taking that and moving forward. Thank you.
Sir, I have two questions. One
Yeah.
is, how many people are in home isolation?
Home isolation, कितने असतले उत्तर? About 6,000.
And second is, have you decided on the cap of private hospitals?
I already cleared the file. I have sent it to Honorable Chief Minister. There was a committee that brought about those packages which are there, and we have already moved the file. I have cleared it. पयर तुका सांगलेलें and the file was supposed to be sent to me. I have signed it. It has gone to Honorable CM. When it clears it, I think that will be notified. There are specific rates set. But remember something. Once again, that I think the amount of expenditure that we are doing on our patients, that there must be higher than the private hospital, any hospital put together in the state of Goa.
How is the situation in COVID care centers, sir?
That's
Like
okay.
the way you all have mentioned about ESI hospitals and all. Like
COVID centers are being monitored. They are all mild cases,
Yeah.
virtually mild asymptomatic cases.
seriousness kind of.
The seriousness kind of members, some people, like there was a boy working in my office with became COVID positive. He had elderly parents at home, so he preferred going to the COVID care center rather than being in the house.
So I have the one question. As you say that coronavirus is a killer. So आता भिवपाची गरज आहा?
ते तूं पॉलिटिकली तूं विचारूंक सोदता जाल्यार हांव उत्तर दिवंक शकना पूण तूं टेक्निकली विचारूंक सोदता जाल्यार हांव इतलेंच सांगूंक शकता की प्रिकॉशन्स घेवपाची गरज आहा आनी प्रिकॉशन्स आमी घेता. आमचे एक पॉलिटिकल हांव एज हेल्थ मिनिस्टर म्हणून तुमच्या मुखार येता आनी हांव एक सांगता हो वेळ हा हांवें पळयला की जाय ते कडेन लोक फकाणां मारपाचें काम करता पूण दिस इज नॉट द टायम टू क्रिएट जोक्स ऑर क्रिएट memes or all these things. I definitely don't agree with it because this is a time for us to educate the media also through your offices and through it is your role today as passing on the message is most important than what we speak in a closed room because it is the media that carries the information to the common man and ultimately my job as a minister is here along with this whole team to brief you is to see that people's lives are protected, people are more serious, youngsters are more serious and we don't allow this corona to spread beyond a point and we need to curb it. We are a very small state. It takes only 1.5 hours from going from South Goa to southernmost tip to the northernmost tip. A man infected in South can go and infect somebody and some families in North. My worry is that. My worry is nothing else. Why do you think that we are having every Friday we are sitting and having marathon meetings? Why we brief the media? It's because it's only the media that can educate the people. It's only the media that can take this forward to the people and as a result of which it is only the media that can ensure that the right message goes to the people that whatever comorbidity means this, comorbidity means it may be even must be having suffering from either like what doctor mentioned here, the different type of complicated diabetes, chronic kidney failure or somebody may be having a heart issue along with kidney issue and there are multiple type of complexities. So we said we must give this information. Dean, we all discussed that this information must be shared in the public domain. And as a result of which, we need to be serious about this particular spread of corona and COVID-19 in Goa. We want to bring the deaths down. As a result, we constantly, every week, we keep on a regular basis trying to see what critically evaluating or what procedures we are following. And that does not mean that every day we do not evaluate. Every day we evaluate. Anybody sends a message, immediately I send it to Dean, he acts on it.
What would be your advice? What would be your advice to religious institution and who are trying
No, I am not, I am telling 1 minute. No, I understood your question. My advice is people should be very responsible. Religious institutions have nothing to do with the responsibility of a particular. You want to go to a crowded place, you have to decide whether you want to go. The temple can be open, church can be open, mosque can be open, but it is up to you to decide when you want to go, how you want to go, when you want to go. You want to go yourself and get infected in a crowded place, the choice is yours. My job is to make people alert that at this point of time, when cases are spiking, please be safe.
So as Dean was thanking to the media that the plasma donors have been increased and as the pamphlets have also been there. So my thing is like की KTC buses भी आहा तेजे फाटल्यान आमी याला त्याचा
आमचे टीम जे आहा न्ही ज्या तरेन तुमच्या आता माध्यमांतल्यान जेन्ना
होर्डिंग्स will be
होर्डिंग करून जावचे ना ते आमी प्रत्येक कडेन आमी सेल करून ते प्रत्येक मनशा कडेन कॉन्टॅक्ट करपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न चालू आहा.
how the pamphlet will be distributed or circulated.
One minute.
Sagar.
One minute. Basically, now suppose tomorrow we had some pharma companies with large number of cases. Suppose we talk to the management, they can then encourage their workers who are there to come and donate the plasma. So we are doing all this what is required to reach out to the people.
Sir, tell me one thing. As a health minister, today the chief minister released a photograph of signing the files. Don't you think he can infect some other person?
No, when the file will get sanitized and sent back to us.
But you are not wearing gloves.
No, it's okay. Basically, the file which is there will get sanitized. There is a method of sanitizing all the documents. We all know that he has this. He is also fighting COVID-19 and the files can be sanitized. There are several types, like when files come to me in my office, they always sanitize them and give it to me. And there are various ways of sanitizing. Today there are different types of chemicals that have come forward, where even when the patient is, you can still sanitize the ward. It doesn't mean that you cannot sign a file. Once the file is clear, they will be sanitized and sent out.
My second and last question, sir. Sir,
So that we all know that this infection can spread, but it will be sanitized and sent out.
psychological trauma जातलो, psychological trauma after this everything, any trauma will be like psychological trauma.
सायकोलॉजिकल जो असता न्ही ताजे खातीर ते एड्रेस करपाक सायकोलॉजिस्ट असता,
Correct.
ओक्युपेशनल थेरपिस्ट असता,
ते उलयता पेशंटा कडेन.
रेग्युलरली
काउन्सिलिंग
So
करपाक
counseling जाता.
Section 144 is still implemented, sir.
सेक्शन 144 आहात नाही पॅन्डेमिक ऍक्ट बरोबर आम्ही काय काढूंक ना ते पण कितें आहा आता दॅट गेट्स डायल्युटेड विथ द न्यू गायडलायन्स सो अल्टिमेटली इट इज एक सांगता तुमकां की सेक्शन 145 असो काय सेक्शन 144 नसल्यार बी लास्टाक आमी आमची जीवनाची काळजी घेवपाची गरज आहा आमी जर सेक्शन 144 असल्यार बी आमी पळयताले मिरामार बिचार पासय मारपाक की कोविडूच ना म्हणून लोक भोंवता आनी शिकलेले लोक भोंवतात तेका काय तूं आनी गांवांतले लोक केन्ना भोंवूंक ना पूण शिकलेलो लोक भोंवता आयज when we are evaluating this today we were discussing it is not at the bottom of the spectrum not bottom of the ladder people are getting infected today why it is becoming more crisis is because the people at the higher end of the ladder are getting infected as a result they are not finding beds they are phoning 10 people to find beds for themselves. Lot of people are coming and getting admitted. We have opened Ward 122. We have got several such instances where people are coming and getting them admitted in Goa Medical College. So this is the situation.
So,
सर तुम्ही जे इन्सेंटिव्ह सांगितले पळय कितें आसतले
कसले इन्सेंटिव्ह आमचे चल्ला की लायक यू नो इन गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज एनी केस आम्ही सगळे फ्री दिता त्या फॅमिलीक एक वर्सभर आम्ही तांकां फ्री मॉनिटरिंग एंड ट्रीटमेंट आम्ही दिवं शकता प्रॉब्लेम काय ना आणि कित्याक सरकार एज इट इज गोवा राज्याचे सरकारच्या एकमेव सरकार देशान हा जे काही सगळ्या गोष्टी आम्ही फ्री पेशंटाक दिता आणि माझे मत अशें आहा की त्या पेशंटाचे फॅमिलीक एक वर्स तरी आम्ही तांकां मॉनिटर गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेजचे थ्रू आणि हेल्थ सर्व्हिसेस पीएचसीचे थ्रू तांकां मॉनिटर करून तांकां बऱ्यापैकी ट्रीटमेंट आम्ही दिवं शकता आणि गरज आहा अँड व्हेरी आणि मेन म्हणजे ते प्लाझ्मा जो कोण डोनेट करता हांवें ते तुमकां सांगलेले प्लाझ्मा जो डोनेट करता जो फुडें येता तेका आम्ही त्याची फॅमिली पूर्णपणे फुल इयर अँड फुल एक्झिक्युटिव्ह चेकअप आणि तरेतरेचे गोष्टीचे आम्ही इन्सेंटिव्ह दिवपाची गरज आहा मॉनिटर करपाक.
so one more thing is that you spoke about plasma and all. Now, like they were saying in Vasco and all, Tadam जाऊनही गेलेलं असतं म्हणून. So if such people wants to donate plasma, and how would they come?
If he does, once they do a test, we'll come to know what is the situation. Antibody testing केल्यार कळटा मनशाक जाऊन गेला काय that is antibody testing.
Okay, yeah, that's all.
सांग आणि कितें आसलें.
Okay.
एवरेज दिसाक कितले जाणांक डिस्चार्ज दितात जे बरे जावन वता हॉस्पिटलाक
ESI हॉस्पिटलाचे डॉक्टर म्हणटा एक 25 एक आमचे कितले आसतले
आमचे असता एक 10-11 असता
इतले?
आमच्याकडे क्रिटिकल असता आणि ते दोनचेच
Sir, this is a different sort of motivation. As a health minister.
तुझे तू हेल्थ आता
As a, how do you see that Margam incident, sir? Because
that is sort that I am not
Because-
concerned with that as a health minister. As a health minister, you talking about health.